Hi guys, welcome back to another Tag Tuesday. Today I wanted to do something fun. I wanted to use the little glasses that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I was told that they do fit on some of the, I believe these are the portraits. Yes, the paper doll portraits. So these are the bigger size ones, and I did pick out a few just to make sure that they do fit, but we're going to be using these, and I did make a few already. I did just do one with the glasses because I wanted to make sure I had enough to make more, but the concept is kind of the same. On this one, I used actually the ink pads. So I used the Distress Oxides or the inks, and all I did was put it on my glass mat and smudged it on, put a little bit of water, and then I just kind of dipped it in just to kind of get this little effect. And I was trying to see if, I think it was the sparkle, the collage medium, the sparkle, and I didn't, it's all it is like a gloss, and so I wanted it to be kind of a solid, but that didn't work out. But anyway, it's still a cute tag, and we went ahead and decorated. Then we did this one, and this one is with the one more time, the Distress Oxide Spray, and I used different ones, and I did use one in the mica stain, so you could see a little bit of the shimmer and the green. And I used the what is it called, the texture paste and the black opaque for this one, and just used a bunch of fun little things. I had some little rusty things, and I added that on there. And I did the same with this one, but instead of using the texture paste, I actually just stamped on top of it. And I mean, it's very light. It doesn't stamp very well because I did use more of the mica stain on this one, and so the stamp isn't very dark. But I did try also to use rub-ons. That didn't work. So, but still, it's still cute and I still like it. So there is this one. So I'm using the beige in the cream color cardstock, and then I'm using the black in a wider one, and so that'll give me kind of a border all around. And so I'm doing this one. This one is the 6.5 by 3.5, so this one is just a quarter short, so it's 3.25 by 6.25. So there are the measurements for that, just to kind of have a little bit of a border around it. I'm going to be using my this one and I'm going to cut just the top edges on this and do the same with this one. I just like the way this one looks. So I will link what I can down below with this in the supply list of all the things that I'm using today. So let's go ahead and get started. There's no rhyme or reason for me. I just kind of start spraying and see what I like. I normally do the mica stain on top because that's, for me, just kind of like a little added bonus. This one's new, so let me open this. But yeah, I just kind of go with the flow. I do add a little bit of water. I spray water on top of it, and then I will use my excuse me, my heat gun to kind of dry it off. I'll just go ahead and use it like that. So let's do this one first. I have the vintage photo, I have hickory smoke, and then I have the mica stain in the ominous twilight. So let's do this one first. I think this one's good. And again, I'm using it on my glass mat. And then I'm just going to start spraying. I'm going to use a little bit of water to kind of spread it around. And I'm just going to do layer by layer. So if you want to pause this, actually, I'll go ahead and pause it and then come back when it's dry. Okay, there I went ahead and did the vintage photo. Now I'm going to be using the hickory smoke. I'm just kind of grabbing whatever colors icy might go. This one, I'm trying to see if I can hear the little, does this have the little balls in it? There it is. I gotta keep going until I could hear the balls swishing around. There it is. That's when you know that it's good to go. Okay, now I'm gonna start putting it like in the corners where, okay, let me go ahead and do this one. Okay, I've got the hickory smoke on there. You can see more of the gray on top. Now I'm gonna start spraying with the mica stain in the Ominous Twilight. And let's see how this looks. I'm just gonna randomly, oh, that's, I just want a few. Let me add a little bit of water to that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and keep you on so that I could do this. Now, if you have just little dots that you don't want to keep waiting until they're dry, I just grab a paper towel. Don't smudge it, just kind of pat it on top. And there we have it. So I love this because look at how pretty that shimmers. So pretty. Okay, let me clean off my mat. Okay. Dry that off, and look how pretty. Just something fun. Okay, now I think I want to go in with the grit paste. So let's pick out a stencil. Let me get some of my stencils from Tim Holtz and see which one I want to use. I have a bunch, and these are the ones that come with the smaller. I could do like some type of a let's see. Ooh, numbers would be cool. Oh, let's do, should we do, yeah, I think I want to do this one with the this one has the numbers and the gears. So we'll use that. And I'm going to get out this and my little spatula thing. So I'm going to use this one, the Grit Paste in CRYPT, which is kind of a grayish color. So let me kind of, I feel like this is getting a little, no, I was going to say it's getting a little dry, but no, it's not. It's still good. Okay. Now I'm going to get some on the back. You don't want to get too much, but I'm just going to put a little bit. I don't want to like do it the whole thing. I just want, let's get a little bit less. So let's go up here. Okay. And we'll go and do maybe a couple down here. Actually, I don't want to get on top of that, so let's do a few down here. Actually, I think I'm gonna switch it and go maybe this way, and then we'll dry it off. Want to make sure that we get it even all over. Okay. Can we see it? I'm gonna start I'm gonna dry this off and see how it looks. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, so for the most part it is dry, but I really like it because look, it's not actually transparent, but it kind of bleeds into whatever colors you have on the back. And I think that that looks really cool. It kind of gives it more of a rusty look, doesn't it? I really like it. So even though you probably can't even tell that they're gears, but there you go. We're gonna go ahead and start decorating. So I think I want to go more with the gears. So I have some, because we did the whole gear thing. I have some in here. Ooh, those little bobble things might be good too. And these are from Tim Holtz, actually. Let me move those off to the side. I don't know, I feel like this might be too heavy for this, right? I think I have some smaller ones. Let's do the smaller ones better. Actually, let me see. You know, I think these ones are better. These are plastic. I actually got these from Walmart. So these are good because these will actually stay on with the glue. These are metal, but we'll see. I think I might do maybe something like this. Ooh, yeah, that looks cute. Okay, we'll do that. I have my glue gun turned on, so let's put these on first. I think this will stay with my glue gun. So I'm just gonna put a little bit. Put that here. And then get this one. Let's see, is there a right or wrong? I guess not. Ooh. I almost got it wrong. Okay. And then we'll put this one here in the corner. I'm just gonna put a little dab of glue right in the middle and put it right there. Very nice. Now let's see, I took out some that I know that the glasses will fit. So I think I already did this guy. I think I want to put a guy on this one. So let's do him. Yeah. We'll put him off to the corner here. And let's see. Perfect. Or let me see, are these the same? I think they're the same. Are they? Let's put these on him. And I didn't know, I thought these were paper, and they're like acrylic. So let's put these on him. Look how cute. Okay. Now, let me get, I'm gonna use walnut stain. I'm not gonna put him down just yet, but I do wanna get him ready because I'm going to add a couple layers behind him. So I have, let's see. These are the ones that I got from Michael's, the little ephemera packs. So let's see what we have in here that I could use. I have these that are kind of like acetate, which might be cool. What is this? An acetate piece might be really neat on the back. Ooh, yeah, that kind of looks cool, right? There's this. Oh, this one has a lot of numbers. Actually put that lower. No, because then you can only see maybe like that. I like the concept, sorry, but, oh, how about this one? Okay, I want him here. The only thing is how do I stick it? Because it's got that stuff on it. That's the only thing. I think we're gonna have to stick with paper. Something paper. There's this. I could put it like this. I still need something up here. I feel like these pieces are a little bit too big. So, let's see what else. This actually has a bunch of stuff. I actually hauled this a while ago. I don't want to put a heart. That might be cool. Nope. Let's see. Come on. Help me out here. Ooh, that might be pretty. I might have to cut a piece off. I kind of like that. And then I could put this up here. Let's do that. Move this out of the way. So this needs to go down first. So I'm just going to ink the edges on this one and then put that about here. Let me get my glue. Make sure that it's not stuck. I haven't used it in a bit. Okay. So I'll put this right here. And then this will go about there. So let me just ink. You're not going to see most of it anyway, but oh, I did it the wrong side. Okay. I think I'm going to put this about here. Then I will cut off the rest. And then we can put him right here. pressing that down. Let's cut these edges off. Do I want to add this somewhere? No, doesn't go. All right. Okay. Let's ink around the edges on this. And I think this is ready. We can add this to our little backing here. And this, my friends, I think is done. Let's see. Try to get this centered. Close enough. Okay. I think this is done. Look at how pretty that mica shines, right? The mica stain. But, him in those glasses. Okay, let's look at them again. Let's see. Oh, wait. We didn't add the little quotes. This one's called a metallic sticker book. Again, got it from Hobby Lobby. Let's do something in black. And let's see. Let's just do this one. Out of limitations comes creativity. So let's put this one maybe right here. And then put this down here. There it is. Okay, let's look at the other ones. This one I did a little bit more girly. I had the blues and then I found this. And this is again from another pack from Michael's. So you could see the blues in here. So that's this one. So there is that. Then we did this guy. And then I added a lot more things to this. I actually have a whole bag. Look, a whole bag of just rusty goodness. Look at that. Isn't it cool? And this one says, not all who wander are lost. Never stop exploring. This one says, it's a wonderful life. Choose happiness. And then this one is the first one. And this is the one that I did with ink. So if you don't have the oxide sprays or the mica sprays, don't worry about it. You can use your ink pads. Just use like a glass mat or something, and then just kind of rub this into the mat, add a little bit of water, and then you start layering. So you start just dabbing on top, and there you can kind of get the same effect. This one was my first try, and I like it. I just wish that the glitter, what is it, the sparkle paste, I thought it was opaque, and it wasn't. It's clear, so you can see the little bit of the shimmer of it on the top, but it's okay. But anyway, so there is that one. This one says, don't forget to fly, use your wings. So there, my friends, is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tag. This one does not have a little tassel or ribbon on top. I feel like it's got a lot going on, so I thought that this would be enough. But there it is. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all that jazz. And I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to tell me which one is your favorite. I want to know. Okay, bye guys.